Okay, so I'm too lazy to type a paragraph, so I'm just gonna make me watch a video. Sorry. So let's just say this is the hole we're talking about. This is kind of an important distinction because I don't know exactly what kind of hole saw you bought or if they still make these anymore. So if you have this style where it just has the nut and there's like this squared off circle, then what you can do, because I'm assuming that you're using just the pilot bit and it's going doing one of those. If that's the case, you can do the double saw trick. I believe it'll work with these. So if I had this size hole, okay, we're just gonna lie and say that this is the right size for this hole, and I wanted to make this size hole, then what you would do, if I can do it one-handed, is you're gonna stack it up, and if I can get this to come through, I gotta set this down for a second. Okay. This is why they stopped making this kind of hole saws popularly. Okay, so set that through. I don't know, you may have seen this trick already. I know that whenever someone first explained this to me, it fucking blew my mind because this is a really common problem. I have a hole and I'm trying to make it bigger with a hole saw, but I can't use the pilot bit. So you need this sort of a situation where this is the same size as this hole. So now that's going to go in there. And I mean, even then, you could probably get away with that amount of wiggle. But if you just use the pilot bit, it's just going to go everywhere because you're trying to cut with the entire diameter of the saw at once. And that's for the old style, those ones. So a lot of what they sell now is, I don't even know if I can get this motherfucker off. This one's for steel. It doesn't work the same. It's just threaded in, I believe. Like some of them have a mandrel that looks like this, wherever it just has short threads, and then this to prevent it from backing off. So if that's the case, what you can think about doing is you could try to figure out a way to put a plate or something, but you'd have to center on the hole and just put like a center punch or a small hole for the pilot bit or something, and then attach that further out. There are ways to find the center of a circle fairly easily, just using like a straight edge. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but it's not terribly hard. So there's some trickery you could do to get around that. But if you're just doing just straight hole saw, then yeah, you're gonna have a bad time. Other than that, I'm not really sure what else you could do to make that larger conveniently. I'd kind of have to see the whole thing, but just for how to drill a already existing hole saw size hole bigger with a hole saw, that's how I would do it.